YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician's channel. And today, not necessarily covering tools or the Camaro, but I am going to be covering a very important topic, especially for those that are either just getting out of high school or about to finish up college and they're looking for a job in the automotive field. So this video is specifically for those people or anybody interested. It should be a pretty good video about applying for a job and the things that you should do while applying for a job. But just so you guys know, watch this video all the way to the end and we will be doing the gift giveaway winner, and I hope you guys enjoy. And as soon as I announce the winner, please, once you see this video, message me and I'll get a hold of you and we can exchange information and get your tools sent out to you. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thank you guys once again so much for all your support and subscribing to this channel. We're continuing to grow and it's absolutely amazing. So let's get into this video, and if you do enjoy it, please hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below what you guys think, or if you guys have any other tips, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Thank you guys. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna start out with one of the most important things. Obviously without one of these you can't really get a job, and that is a resume. And it's not as simple as just typing up things that you're good at or things that you've done or anything like that. It needs to be in a nice clean format. There's a few different formats that you can use. Not really going to go into them because I suggest that if you've never done a resume before or had somebody do a resume, you need to go find somebody that's, you know, they specialize in doing resumes. If you go to college or if you're in high school, usually the schools will provide a free resume builder, somebody that specializes in building resumes, and that is very important. To bring all the information of things that you've done and like important things that have to do with a job that you're applying for. But most schools will provide a free resume builder, or if they don't, or you're not in school and you're just, you know, looking for a job and you're interested in the automotive field because you're pretty good at it, just because you didn't go to school for it doesn't mean that you can't get a job in the automotive field. As long as you have experience working on cars and you kind of know what you're doing, you can start from the bottom and work your way up. That's how it's going to go for basically everybody. You can go to a lot of places and pay somebody to build your resume. That might sound ridiculous, but at least it will be done correctly and it will look nice, because when you present a resume to an employer, or an employer, they're going to look not just at what's on there, but how the resume is built. It's very important that you do a good job on your resume. Also, when looking for a job, you obviously want to determine, is this going to be a long-term job, or are you just going to be doing it for a little while? What are the benefits that you're going to be receiving? Does the job have any benefits, dental, retirement plan, anything like that? You need to be aware of those things, because if it is a long-term job, you obviously want something with more benefits. Also, you need to determine whether you're going to be, or whether you want to work in a smaller shop or a bigger shop. What kind of work do you want to do, and what kind of work are they, what kind of worker are they looking for? Are you looking to do just oil changes, tire rotations, brake jobs, small things like that? And you need to know, is that what they're looking for, or are they looking for a tech that can do everything? So you gotta make sure that you're flexible, but not too flexible. And I'll get into that later because it covers more into that. What else? Basic or advanced work, I just covered that. Another thing that is very important when going in for an interview, if you turn in your resume or you do it online and they give you a call and say, let's set up an interview, try to be as flexible as possible with that. And before you show up and before you even give them your resume, it is very important not only to be clean cut, even before an interview. If you have to go in personally and give them your resume, you want to be clean cut and well dressed. I don't care if it's an automotive job and they wear uniforms like this. You need to present yourself in a very professional way and look good. You don't want to go in there with holey pants and a beat up shirt. because even though you're just going in to turn in your resume, they're going to remember your face. And if they call you in for an interview and they remember you showing up looking like trash, that's going to tell them that you might just be a dirty person. So no matter what kind of job you're applying for, you want to make sure you're clean cut. I'll get more into that in just a second. Give me one. And the other important thing to do before turning in your resume, it is very important with social media and everything being so big nowadays, everything's on the internet. You need to go on to your social media, all of your Instagram, Facebook, all those things, if you have them. And if you're highly active on those, you need to pull down any stupid crap that you have on there. Any stupid videos or any political crap that you went off about, or bad things, illegal things. Employers now really do look into people. They will look up your name and they will find you on Instagram and Facebook. A lot of employers do it, and they will find or determine what kind of person you are off of your social media, and that is a big determining factor. So you need to clean up all your social media websites and make sure you're good to go there. What else? You also, obviously this kind of goes with whether you're working in a big or small shop, as well as whether you're going to be doing advanced or basic work. You need to ask about what kind of tools you need. If you go to like CarMax, they basically provide you with everything. Not a lot of places do that. So if you're doing just oil changes and stuff like that, you're going to need a basic tool set. Ask them what their recommendation on tools are for that. So you're not bringing in a whole bunch of tools that you're not going to need. And then if you are looking for a more advanced job, or that's what they're looking for, you need to ask them what kind of tools you're going to need to start off. Hopefully you have most of that. I guarantee you, you're not going to have everything you need when you first start out. It doesn't matter. I'm preparing myself as best as possible. I have a lot of tools, but I know I don't have everything to get every job done. It's just not possible. You got to buy as you go. Another thing is you need to ask whether it's hourly rate or flat rate. If you're starting off with oil changes, brake jobs, tire rotations and stuff like that, most likely you're going to be on an hourly rate. But as you move up to doing bigger jobs and you actually become a shop technician where you work on everything, you're probably going to get switched to flat rate. If you don't know what that is, go ahead and look it up. Basically, flat rate is you get paid a certain amount of time per job, and if you don't get it done in that time, you're not getting paid anymore. Hourly rate, you might not get paid as much, but you're guaranteed a set amount for your paycheck. But we can go more into that later. What else? This is a big part, so it might take a couple minutes. I'm going to go ahead and pause here and get set up, and we'll talk about it, just because I don't want the video cutting out halfway through me talking. Okay, so what I'm about to go into is a big part of your resume as well, and it's basically knowing your worth. You need to know what you're worth. If you have ASE certifications and other certs, such as the EPA 609, which is authorized refrigerant. Basically, you can drain AC systems and handle Freon and stuff like that. And then there's like the ProCut certification for doing on-car brake lathe jobs. And there's many other small certs in the automotive field. If you have any of those, use all of them to your advantage. Get as many certifications as you can. Some people don't believe ASEs are needed, but they can believe that, and it might be true. But the employer themselves, they really look at that because they want to be able to put a sign up in their window saying, we have ASE certified technicians. That makes them look better, so that's what they look for. As well as other small certifications, like I just stated, really do help you get a notch above maybe some of those other people applying for the same job. If you have more certifications, they're probably going to look at you, especially if you're coming in clean cut and everything like that. So you want to make sure to include all your ASEs and small certifications. Now, you also might get paid more if you have ASEs and other certifications because you can do jobs that maybe some of the other people in the shop can't. So you can use that as an advantage. as well. Also, if you have an advanced education, that might help you get a job over some of the others too. If you go to college like me and you have a high GPA and everything, that's something they look at too. If you have a college degree in the automotive field and there's somebody coming straight out of high school that's been working on cars and they have experience, they might have to decide, do they want this kid straight out of high school that has some experience working on cars, or do they want a guy with a degree that maybe has a little less experience, but it could give you the bump up above some other people. You can't really argue much if you don't have any certifications, ASE certs, or any of the other smaller certifications. You can't basically try and get a better hourly rate or anything if you don't have anything to prove that you're worth being paid that much. So you really need to, you know, better yourself before trying to apply for a job. You need to be as well set as possible. Another big thing is being flexible, but not too flexible. If you know what you're worth, you can fight for, you know, a little bit of what you want. Just don't go demanding outrageous things. But you know if a shop is wanting to pay you minimum wage and no benefits, but you've got some ASE certs and you've got a few years of experience and you really know what you're doing, obviously you're gonna want to fight that. Or don't even bother and look for a different job. If they're willing to try and cut you like that, just don't even bother. It might be hard to do because some people have a hard time finding a job, but just know that you're worth more than that. Another big thing when going to an interview is try not to be fidgety and stuff like that. Try not to be nervous. You're gonna be a little bit nervous, but don't really let it show. But the big thing is speak intelligently. I'm not saying that people in the automotive field are dumb, because they're not. What I mean is you don't need to go in there speaking with slang terms and all of this crap, and that's something they look at. If you can't speak well, they're obviously not going to want to put you in front of customers. And you just need to use proper grammar. It will definitely help in an interview if you use proper grammar. So that's one big thing that you need to watch out for. But those are basically my things for an interview, and I hope they can help you find a job that you're looking for, and I hope you guys find a job that you're happy with, because most importantly is you need to be happy with this job because it might be the job that you're doing for the rest of your life. So thank you guys for watching. Let's get into this gift giveaway. Don't forget, you guys can add a comment down below if you have any other tips for people that are just joining this field or anything like that. So thank you. Alrighty guys, so now we're going to get into the part that I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for, and that is the gift giveaway winner. I did have a guy comment on my video that I thought was really cool. He's been doing this and he has a lot of tools, and he actually said if he won, that he would give the tools to a technician that needs it, which I thought was really cool, and that's what I'm trying to do, is give tools to people that not only follow me, but that need it. Well, you guys remember last time I did my gift giveaway, I went through all the comments and I wrote down everybody's name, wrote them down, cut them out, and put them in a hat and drew a name. Well, I'm not doing that again. I'm going about it the way that a few other people do, and that's the number generator on Google. Well, it still wasn't easy because I had like 180 comments roughly, and half of those were mine. So I had to go through and count down all of mine out of there, as well as some of the people that commented twice in different areas. That's just not fair, so I had to knock off one of your comments. And it knocked it down to roughly around 90 comments, and the winner of the gift giveaway is Hard Knocks Forge. It's funny because when I read his comment, when I scrolled through and found his number matching up, when I displayed this pliers set to you guys, I showed that this plastic case actually has a crack in it from right here to the top. And he actually commented, and he's like, whoever receives the gift can just, you know, use foam in the back of it to kind of hold it together. And I was like, that's a great idea. I've never thought about that. And he's actually the winner. So I hope you can just fill the back of that with foam and you're happy with it. But as well as that 3-piece plier set, you won yourself a pocket snap-on screwdriver with a magnetic tip and a Ugsby LED pocket flashlight. So I really hope you're happy with it. Don't worry guys, we will be doing more gift giveaways and they will become better each time. So make sure to stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for my next upcoming couple videos, which is going to be a tool haul part 2 and a tool comparison, because I did get a couple more things in. And guys, don't forget that I'm not ordering as many tools now, I'm ordering more parts for my Camaro. And yeah, but I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hard Knocks Forge, please get in touch with me or leave a comment on this video and we'll interact and exchange information, and I'll get these sent out to you. Thank you guys so much for your support and subscribing to this channel, and I can't wait to keep making content for you guys, and I hope you guys have a great day. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.